Hello and welcome to another Bushwhacker review. Today we are going to be taking a look at Kyle Busch's M&M's Flavor Vote Richmond win from 2018. As always, take a quick look at the box right here. You of course just have your generic race winner box. Got the checkered flag, the finish line, Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series, got raced version and a winner sticker. Down the side you got 2018 race winner, 2018 Richmond Raceway winner. Got to render the car right there. Standard finish, Lionel Racing. They made a total of 637 of these things. Standard finish, again, got the winner sticker and the series logo and all that. On the back of the box, you have your 2018 race schedule, if you want to see that. Lionel Racing, all the same stuff. 2018 Action Racing Collectibles, and you, of course, have your copyright and such on the bottom of the box. Anyways, here is the car itself. A very colorful and eye-catching M&M's paint scheme. He ran this paint scheme, of course, at Richmond, and then he also ran it at Talladega in the spring. And then, of course, it led to the mint winning flavor car at Watkins Glen. Can't wait for that diecast. But anyways, of course, does come with your race winner stat card, if you want to see that. I do like that in front of the trophy, they have all three of the vote flavors right there. That's cool. Wasn't an overly exciting win, but he did, start the races in the same places, in both races, and swept both Richmond races that year, so that's at least some fun. Also, when he won Richmond in the fall, it was just the primary yellow car, which he hasn't actually won in since 2013, but whatever. Anyways, let's do a quick 360 of this car. It was really nice to get a new M&M's vote car, because these always look really nice. I love how it has all three of the colors for all three flavors. You got red holding all three of the flavors back here. Just a cool car all around. They did make the clean version of this car, too, if you're one of those people that hates race versions for some reason. But this race version is definitely more accurate, and I know I wanted to get this over the clean version. Anyways, let's get down to sponsors. On the hood, you have M&M. Like so, that's mint, raspberry, and espresso. Got Toyota Camry number 18 and Joe Gibbs Racing. Down the side, you have no logos. You just have red, holding mint leaves, drinking a coffee or an espresso, and having a raspberry. Kind of wish it was more like some of the other ones were holding it instead of just all red holding all three, because it looks weird to have three reds piled high on each other, but I don't know. Anyways, you got Ream back here, which they did make black instead of red to be, because it's on top of red. Got Interstate Batteries, Freightliner, Doosan, Mac Tools, Cessna, Siemens, Lincoln Welders, NATCA, and Sherwin-Williams Paint. Got Stanley on the C post. On the B post, you have Joe Gibbs Racing, Snickers, Twix, Skittles, Pedigree, and American Heritage. Just has your regular contingencies and such up there. On the back, you got Toyota Camry XSE, number 18. You got Wawa. On the deck lid, you have the logos for all three flavors, Crunchy Raspberry, Crunchy Mint, and Crunchy Espresso. And on the roof, it says try all three and vote, or just try M all and vote. This is number 24. You can see a pretty low number right there. You see basically the same stuff on the other side, except this side, of course, has a green mint background instead of the pink raspberry background. And, of course, this side has Milky Way on it. Other than that, everything is the same. Let's take a look under the hood. See, it just says Toyota, Let's Go Places, and M&M's. There's the engine detail if you want to see that. Obviously, no deck lid on these new ARCs. The roof flaps, of course, still do open. And there's the underside of the car if you want to see that. But now let's get into the part that everyone's waiting for, and that is, of course, the damage. You see, the front end of this car is insanely dirty. This is some perfect short track dirt. Just the entire car is just coated in tons of dirt and grime, and what I'm guessing is probably some NOS from Victory Lane. But just tons and tons of great dirt detail in this car. You see down the left side, there's really not much. There's a little bit on the edge of the hood there, but I'm not entirely sure if that's supposed to be there or not. Is that actually race damage, or is that just a Lionel flaw? But overall, down the left side, you just have some more dirt and such. Really no damage or anything. You see the left rear tires are pretty, marked up. You can't really see much of Goodyear left on them. Even the left front tire, you see a little bit more of Goodyear, but it's still pretty marked up. Don't remember if you actually hit anyone in this race or not, but on the back, you again have some dirt and stuff. There's even some dirt on the spoiler. That's a nice touch. And the right side's where you get the most damage. You see he did kind of brush the wall a little bit at some point and scrape up his right rear. But other than that, it's still just piled high with dirt on the right side, even all the way up to the A-post and everything. Just tons of dirt and grime. I also do like, if you look on the roof here, there actually are a few little M&Ms on the roof. I don't know why that's so hit or miss. Like, most of Kyle Busch's cars in Victory Lane have some M&Ms laying on it and have some M&Ms wrappers laying on it, but sometimes they put them on the cars and most of the time they don't. I'm not really sure. I would love more M&Ms race ones if all of them had the little M&Ms sprinkled throughout and everything. It really adds to, the look and everything. It just kind of adds to the authenticity of being a candy-sponsored car. But anyways, you see the right side tires are pretty much not as marked up as the left side ones. You can pretty much still see Goodyear, and looks like they even have some like the bands like they were still relatively new sticker tires. Just a really nice race version. Like I said, I love this Flavor Vote car, so I'm really glad that he was able to get a win in it, and they made a diecast of it. I will say, if you want to pick between the clean one and the race version, I would definitely recommend picking up the race version. For one, the clean version's colors seem a little more washed out for some reason, especially the brown, the brown that's on the roof for Espresso. Well, and it's over here and over here, but for some reason the clean version, the brown looks like a lot more like washed out, lighter, like it almost looks even purple from some light, in some lighting and on some angles. It's really strange. Because I saw that, I'm like, this looks really light, and I don't know, am I going crazy or what? And then the race version came out, I, went to my dealer, put the two next to each other, and I'm like, okay, yeah, this is definitely 10 times darker than the clean version. So, as far as I'm concerned, the race version is more accurate than the clean version, which race versions usually are more accurate. But if you want this card as a brand new release, I would not be surprised if this card gets popular, so you might want to pick it up now. Though it could be like that Red Nose Day car that lays around for a little while and now is finally rare. But I think that's all to say. This has been a review of Kyle Busch's M&M's Flavor Vote Richmond win. Hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.